I would describe myself as an artistic, attentive, balanced, beautiful, bright, brave, cheerful, candid, chic, careful, clumsy, confident, curious, devoted, distant, dramatic, eager, easygoing, energetic, friendly, funny, generous, gentle, guarded, helpful, imaginative, immature, independent, intelligent, judgmental, kind, lively, local, motivated, natural, nervous, normal, orderly, passive, passionate, polite, proud, punctual, realistic, reassuring, reliable, respectful, strong, stable, tactful, thoughtful, tolerant, well-behaved, willing, vulnerable, watchful human being.
I give, I bend, let's play pretend.
One of the great philosophers, Plato, believed that no matter how many times things changed, some elements of myself would stay the same. Like from moving from the farm in St. Anne's
Let's check your attitude.
to Hamilton.
Yeah, when fights were for
My likes, dislikes, parents, beliefs, intelligence, memories, and experience in my family would all still be the same.
how we lost hope.
Another great philosopher, John Locke, believed that continuous consciousness was the building block to a personal identity. I believe this is true because if a person can recall past events, feel something about them, and believe that they own their own actions and take responsibility for them, then they are the same person today as they were then. My continuous consciousness plays a huge role in how my characteristics and personal identity was created. The move from the farm to the house made me independent, local, stronger, more positive about situations, and lively. Being an older sister made me proud, more confident, loving, and gentle, patient, and passive. The divorce made me brave, independent, tolerant, and strong. My past experiences, awards, sports, and events have made me polite, proud, balanced, responsible, motivated, reliable, respectful, punctual, guarded, confident, energetic, positive, friendly, willing, devoted, and cheerful, and eager. Without all of these things, all those characteristics may not have been so huge in my life as they are today.
Nothing to show for them.
I know that I'm a person because I am alive, I am aware, I have feelings, I have a sense of self with emotions, I control my own behavior, and I am responsible for my own actions. I recognize others, and I treat others appropriately. I believe in the Crenatics idea. Philosopher Oedipus lived in Crene during the 5th century BCE. Followers, known as the Crenatics, believe that since thinking about the future or contemplating the past usually causes stress, believe that people should pursue simple and immediate sensual pleasures. They believe that you can only be sure of what's happening in the moment, so you should live in the moment, live in the present, and don't think about anything else. I 100% believe in this idea. Between work, homework, sports, and school, I've experienced this firsthand. I have other stresses about so many other things, and it's just best to live in the moment and to forget about it all. Plato believed that the soul is what animates the body. He claimed that when a person died, the corpse is no longer referred to as a person, rather it is spoken of being gone, described human nature from a dualistic point of view, that humans are made of two parts, body and soul or mind. Plato would be described as a dualist, that there are two basic kinds of substance in existence. There are minds as well as bodies, mental and physical properties, spiritual and material aspects to the world. We, as humans, are seen as complete beings composed of mental and material and intimate relations. In the general population, dualism seems to be the view of human nature most commonly seen to be true. Immanuel Kant believed that the moral worth of people depends entirely on their doing of moral duty. Therefore, the motivation of someone to act or do something good for themselves, for others, does not matter. In fact, we do not need to know what anyone else's motivations are, as long as they are doing their duty. All you need to know is whether they are acting in accord to the moral rule he called the categorical imperative. Kant's categorical imperative states, act though the maximum of your actions were by your will to become a universal law of better. This rule is called categorical because it allows no expectations. It is imperative since the command that Kant thought was a moral person must give him or herself. I believe that everyone has a choice as to who they are and what type of person that they become. No matter what your childhood was like or how others treat you, you can only decide and determine what type of person you are, naturally good or evil. For example, John Wayne Gacey had a nice family, job, lovely friends, etc. He killed 31 boys and hid them in his house, and he received the death sentence. So it's not because of how you were raised or what type of person that everyone else assumes that you are. You can decide who you want to become. One old quote once said, "Imagine yourself as a home for two wolves. One is good and one is evil. You then become the one that you feed most."
Nothing to show for them. Stop taking